So in this video, we are going to learn about how we can create Hello World application using RabbitMQ. So here I created two projects, send and receive. And in both projects, I added the package RabbitMQ.client. Okay, so first we start with the implementation of send program. So to communicate with queue, first we need the connections, channel, and queue. Inside it, we publish the message. So for connection, we are going to create the connection from connection factory class. So here I'm using localhost. I am giving connection name connection A. Okay, so here we're done with connection object. Now next step is to create the channel. So using connection, I'm creating the channel, which is nothing but the create model. Okay, so this one is also done. Now third is step to declare the queue. So over channel, I'm declaring queue A. And our final step to publish the message. So this is first we need to create the message. So I say hello RabbitMQ, and before publishing we need to change into it's okay. Now this is what the method we are going to use over this channel, basic publish. So where want to publish, we want to publish using exchange default and routing key same as Q, because here if you are using default exchange, then routing key must be same as QName. Basic property nulls and body. This is what we want to send the message to queue. Okay, console right and send message. Okay, now here what I'm just changing to durable true, exclusive false, auto delete false, arguments null. So if you want to see here, we given the queue name QA, durable make sure survive, exclusive things auto delete is we don't want to auto delete it. Okay, so this is what the basic OSI structure to send a message to RabbitMQ. Now next we want to consume this message which we are going to send. So for that it's similar code. So instead of publish, what we are going to use we want to consume it, right? So for consume, using this eventing basic consumer channel, and whenever this any message is available, then it's going to call this method. And from this body object we just say return the body. So if you see in case of publish, we encrypt it into bytes, right? So similar, when we receive, we get the message in bytes. So we want to change it to string. Just want to display it on console. Okay, so here what the basic consume method we need. So similar to in case of publish, what we did over this channel, we call this basic publish, and in case of consume, we need this basic consume method. So we want to consume the QA no consumer, and this is what the consumer object which we implemented, right? Okay, in case of Q, similar means I want to create a similar durable true false. Perfect. So this is what the basic structure how we can receive the message from RabbitMQ. Okay, now let's try to run this both programs, send and receive. Before going ahead, if we see this queue, we don't have any queue. Okay, now to run it, I'm adding debugger on line number 9. and we're running first program, send program. So here if you see, we created the channel connection A, right? If we go back to connections, so here we have active connection with name connection A. Okay, now here what we declare the QA. If we switch to Q, so here this with this queue with the queue name QA is created. So for now we have 0 messages inside this queue. So if we run this message and what we publishing is this, right? So this so here we are, right? So this is what one message we have inside this queue. F5. So this is what here what we send the message, hello RabbitMQ. Okay, now next step, we want to consume it. We want to receive this message, right? So for that, we are going to run this receive program. So I'm adding debugger on line number 10. So it's almost same. We create the connection, and using connection we connect channel. So we're using this queue. So here what we are using this event. So whenever any message, so it's going to run this method consumer received. So I'm adding debugger here, and this is what we say basic consume, and this is what consumer event, right? So for now, if we see we have the message in queue, that's why it's trigger. So message a hello world. So this is what the message we received from queue, hello RabbitMQ. Now if we go back to queue and see here, we don't have any message because we consume it, right? So this is what the basic example how we can create hello world application using RabbitMQ.